Hey guys, welcome back. It's been forever. My name is Meredith.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Kiara.
And today we want to jump into some fall conversations. All things fall.
We love the fall.
But first, we want to recap a little bit on something we were talking about a little bit earlier. Kiara, can you
Oh boy.
explain, please, the Versace?
The Versace perfume.
Yeah.
You know what, Mare? I would love to. Thank you for asking. To set the stage, I think we're sophomores in college, and this boy likes me. I mean, that's just the best way to phrase it. I think
Obsessed
my birthday's
with you,
maybe obsessed, borderline obsessed. Thank you, Emmanuel. Like, if you're listening,
Do you want his name in it?
I was gonna cut his name.
Oh, you were? I think it'd be funny. I don't mind.
Let's do
keeping
it.
Okay. Hard lunch.
Thank you. Okay.
Hard lunch.
Thank you, Emmanuel. But my birthday's rolling around, and this boy buys me Versace perfume. Probably the best perfume I've had to date. Literally, I was like, "Oh, this is nice." I sprayed it, and I was like, "Oh, this like smells nice." Looked it up that night. It was like upwards of like $100+. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Can I add something to you? Just casually spraying it. Kiara, we've talked about this before, but it just needs to be relayed. Kiara doesn't just do a cute little spritz and walk through it. Kiara,
I'm not demirtsy with my perfume.
No, you go so hard on perfume.
It's a cloud.
You spray head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
I have gotten better as I've aged.
Don't forget, this was also Summer's Eve era, so she's spraying that crotch too.
We got sprays going
Oh
everywhere.
my gosh.
Yeah.
There's no germs up in there and no smells up in there.
No odors.
No,
except
just
Versace.
I want to smell like nothing but everything at the same time. I think that's my goal. No, I'm like neck, head, maybe torso, foot, maybe even who knows.
That little bone on your ankle.
Yeah, it needs to be smelling good. You never know.
And then you looked up how much the perfume was, and you were
yes.
like, "Oh."
And then I said,
"Just do a spritz."
Exactly. I need to do just a spritz. Also, the same time that I got that perfume, he also gave me so he's Ethiopian, and he gave me this carved necklace. He's like, "This is from Ethiopia." Do you remember this? I don't know if you do. I wish no, you do. Okay, maybe me telling the story will unlock a memory.
No, you do.
You do. He gave me, it was like a little wooden block, and it was carved out Kiara in
Ethiopian.
Not Ethiopian.
In another language.
What is it? Yeah, in another language. But it was so sweet and kind of thoughtful, honestly. Even though I had no feelings whatsoever, I was like, that is the kindest thing I've received. $100 perfume and a necklace with my name on it.
You are a gifts girl. You love a gift.
I do love a gift, and he knew that. And every once in a while for my birthday, he will pop up. And for that, I say thank you for that perfume that you got me. What was it, black? No.
Yes, it was black. It was
black
a black
opium
Versace bottle.
No.
Yes, black opium.
Was it that?
Yes,
black opium. Honestly, it smells great from what I remember.
I hated the packaging of it. I saw it and I was like, ugly.
It kind of scared me.
Yeah.
I think. It was so
I
dark.
definitely don't even remember what it looked
Well, look
like.
it up. Look it up.
Okay.
You're like the queen of
guys, if you're
let me look this
listening,
up really quick.
Yeah.
And if you're listening, you do also have autonomy to go do a little research.
You have
but
full
anyway,
autonomy to look this up. You're welcome to.
Black opium.
I'm
but
going
anyways,
to in 5 minutes, but if you can do it faster than me.
if you can do it faster, okay, I see it. $95.
Oh, it's gone down. It's gone down a little bit.
It's gone down. Maybe it's on sale.
8 years ago. So 9 years ago.
That's it.
I'm showing them a photo of it if you've
That's
seen.
exactly what
We'll
it
post
is.
down our story. But anyways, that was really fun. I loved that little memory. And we might have said this before too, but he also gave me a jacket, and that also just has lived on years later. It was like
She wears it every day.
yeah, it's actually my everyday jacket. No, it was like the
gross
colors
together.
of the Ethiopian flag. It was super cool.
It's really intense.
It's really intense. Maybe
like
not
his
necessarily
love.
my style. So I did end up giving it to Casey's mom when we were moving out because I was like, I don't know what to do with it. She's like, I'll keep it. And it's like the running joke. She probably has it in her home in Iowa.
She has
Gonna
that
give it to
and
me at some
your
point.
birthday from
waiting
my
for the
wedding.
time. Yeah.
I hope she gives that to me like on my wedding day or something.
Just waiting
like,
for the
as
moment
a
to give
kicks
it
and
to you.
gigs.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
perfect.
my gosh. But that's the story of the perfume. What a memory. I mean, literally, I can envision sitting like in Herb, which was like our dorm room, like outside of the elevator. And that's where we were sitting. And he was like telling me pretty much like how much he loved me.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know. I feel
I
actually
want
really
to think
bad.
about what are some things you could have done that led him on.
Ooh.
Because we know Kiara back then, you were just so kind.
you
I
were
would probably
so
talk to
kind.
him. That's probably what I did. I probably showed him somewhat of an interesting conversation.
You were like,
Aw.
oh,
Like a
really? Tell me
genuine
more
human
about
being.
that. Tell me more. And he was like,
Oh man,
I love you.
I'm sold.
I think he did in a letter. He was like, I am in love with you. And I think I was like, huh. I'm like, how, well, just like, how
Hmm.
much have we actually talked? You know what I mean? Like, how
Yeah.
And I love our
can you
friendship.
be?
Yeah, brother in Christ.
How to let someone down 101. Oh, man.
You should not write that book.
I
Well,
don't
old
think I would
you-
be the, I think I
Old
need to
you
read
should
that
not have
book.
written-
To read that book.
I don't need to write it. I need
Oh,
to
that's
read
so
it.
funny.
It was funny.
Anyways, but
Oh,
that
that's
was around the
good.
fall time, so that is a perfect segue into our
Perfect.
fall
Did you
episode.
guys see that Starbucks now has pumpkin cream cold brew back?
Oh,
on the
yeah,
menu?
baby.
Okay, how
Did
many
we
of
go the first day? Maybe.
Wow. I'm
Yeah,
not
August
near
22nd. I
Starbucks,
don't know that date off the top of my head. What?
Oh my gosh,
You're
Kiara.
ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Well, it's funny because I mean, I feel like the age old debate is like when is fall. And I know we touched on it last time, but a lot of people where I work, because we're all coffee addicts, is like, is it Starbucks fall menu day? Because that is very much in August. And I wouldn't say that that is the fall. However, am I going to go buy all the fall things? I am, because it's there. But then it feels like a contradiction to when I think fall is, which is the end of the month of
Yeah.
September.
Of September. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, September. So I don't know. But I do love the pumpkin cream cold brew.
Yeah.
Or just the latte.
I mean, I also enjoy it. I will say though, and I don't know if I've mentioned this on here. Maybe I've just said it to you guys. I kind of am like over Starbucks a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
What happened?
You know, I'm trying to be really more mindful about where I'm spending my money and trying to be a little bit better about supporting small businesses and stuff like that.
Okay.
A queen.
Yeah.
I love that.
Exactly. Thank you. You can say that more often. I mean, I am a coffee snob, as you know, and I really, really want to make sure that somebody takes care into making a drink for me. And I've realized that Starbucks is very template, right? There's not that like love and extra zhuzh, in
they
a
don't have the
drink.
care that you need.
No. And I love, so there's this new coffee shop. Shout out to Sunny's Coffee and Plants in
Shout out.
Monmouth. And the owner, is great. She literally was chatting with me while she was making my shots. And then she goes, I'm sorry, I pulled those too long. I'm going to make some new ones for you. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
That's like Casey's love language right there.
I know. I was like, thank you.
You're like,
I
yeah,
would tip
you
you
will.
$5.
Yo.
Yeah. So I don't know. And then I also saw, wow, I can't talk. Starbucks' menu got kind of weird. They like lost themselves for a second. They like had like spicy drinks, and then they had this like they had bubble tea this summer.
Okay, I missed the summer menu.
And I was like,
apparently.
okay, you're trying to be like Dutch Bros, kind of, which if you're familiar with Dutch Bros is like loud, high energy, intense drinks that are like what Starbucks was trying to be during the summer. And Dutch Bros is such a huge thing out here because it started in Oregon. And it just felt like they were losing their identity a little bit. So I just was like, you know what? If I don't
do
need
what
to
you're
go
good
there,
at.
yeah.
Just come and
Yeah.
do your fall. I mean,
do your fall
that's
menu.
why people do
Like,
it. Do your fall menu
Yeah.
and just the
Stick to
rest
your
of the year stick
rotation.
to what
Just be a
you can
coffee
do
shop.
well.
Just be a coffee shop.
So
anyway, that's kind of it. Started in March of last year.
Oh, okay.
Or was
I guess
it March
I didn't
of
realize.
this? Yeah, March of this year. Sorry, March of this year. And so yeah, that's just kind of where I've gone.
Get that, and I think that is a valid point. I will say, hopefully I can say this on the podcast, but I'm a little slut for a pumpkin.
Clip
for a
that.
pumpkin
Just that
drink.
phrase. I'm a little slut.
I'm just a little slut, period. No.
For pumpkin.
For pumpkin, because I will say I get caved into everything. I am what you may call basic. And I know that. And I accept that. I will be going to the pumpkin patches. I will be going apple picking. My problem is
do what you like.
Yeah.
exactly. And I know that I like
it.
that. And I also know that in North Carolina, the fall is beautiful. It really lasts like 2 seconds. So I'm like, I need to really just get everything out of it, soak it in. If it's only 2 months out of the 12, I need to just do everything every weekend. I need to do the cabin in the woods. I need to make the s'mores. I need to go thrifting for flannels, whatever it is. I'm going to do it. And actually, this is kind of a fun little fact. I don't know if I told you guys about this, but 3 years ago, I started this thing. I do like a fall day in the park. You're going to get a kick out of this, actually. And listeners, too, I hope you're trying to envision this, but I have a twin bed, okay? I've been sleeping on a twin bed for years, but it's really comfy and it's fine. But the frame is like, it's just like a metal frame that can like unscrew. And I kid you not, one like fall 3 years ago, I was like, I wonder if I could take my frame and like, if I put like a wooden board on top, if it could be kind of like those like wooden like panels like people do like little picnics around. I'm like, I wonder if I could do that but with my frame, because I don't want to go and get, what are those called, wooden like a pallet. Thank you. Yeah, okay. pallet.
What am I visualizing?
I don't know. But a pallet. I've seen people do like pallets and they like, kind of make it cute. It's very like 2017.
Wait, as
maybe
their bed or as like a picnic?
As a picnic specifically.
So you took your bed frame out of your bed with a pallet?
Okay, no.
Yeah,
okay, sorry. Okay, going back. What I wanted to recreate is the picnic pallet look. But I didn't have a pallet, and it also wouldn't fit in my car, but my bed frame did.
Put a blanket over top of the pallet and sit on that?
No, that's like where like the food and like,
oh, it's like the table.
So it's a table.
Okay.
Wait, so
sorry.
You took your bed apart?
Okay, yes. Okay, so here's the story. I took my bed apart. I like sent out this invite. I found this park in Uptown Charlotte. I'm like, my vision was to like have girls come that like didn't really know each other to kind of like have like a mix and mingle, because I knew people from work, from church.
I was literally just about to say I would not go.
You guys wouldn't go?
Not only went to this, but you coordinated.
You created
it. Yes. I wanted to create community. Okay, and
took your bed apart.
And I took my bed.
Community.
So I have like some friends that work at Proverbs, some friends that work at Elevation, some friends that I just like aren't at either. And just, so I'm like, I want to like kind of bring people together. And the people that came. And I told everyone, I'm like, listen, it's just going to be like super chill. We can like see the city. I'll send you a photo because the setup was actually so cute. So I brought my bed and I put like a wood panel on top, put like table like settings, like made it all cute.
How did you get your bed there?
That's the thing, is I fit it in my trunk.
What?
I just was like, I hope that it fits. And I like put my seats down.
And like slid it through your car.
Slid it through my car.
Okay.
Exactly. Actually, while we're here, I'm just gonna try to find a photo of it.
Yeah.
And then I had everybody bring like a fall drink or food, and everybody was like pretty excited about it. They're like, okay, I'll make something. Somebody made like warm chai. That was amazing. Anyways, and we just had this like fall day in the park, and then I didn't want to do it at that same park the next day the next year because it was like so far away. So I did it like closer by. But I think I'm gonna keep that tradition going. And just like, and honestly, the people that came though, they were like so sweet, because you always like when you put something on too, it's like, are people going to actually come? You know what I mean? And like all the energy, because I'm like, it is a lot of energy taking it all out, putting the decorations in, getting the vibes right. Because I'm like, I want to make sure that I have like the playlist right. Like if the weather's good, I want to have blankets and stuff. And people came through.
Are you gonna take your bed again?
That's what I don't know. To be honest,
was it a lot of work? Like, was it more work than it was worth?
Honestly, no. It was a lot of work, but I wouldn't say that it was like more than it was worth. It was like a equal amount. But here's the thing I will say about it is that like the maybe month before, I went to a concert alone, and I met this like super cool girl behind me. Her name's Tori, and we just like start chatting. She's like, "Oh, are you here alone?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got like a free concert ticket." So I'm like, "I'm gonna just come here solo." And we ended up hitting it off. Turns out she's a Christian. She's super fun. So I invited her to this thing. I'm like, "Hey," like she is like kind of newer here. So I'm like, "Hey, come to this fall day and you can kind of like meet people and whatever." And I knew that my people were like good people too. So I'm like, she'll be fine there. Anyway, she ends up meeting like another friend of mine, and they like hit it off, and they're like super close to this day. So I kind of like created a little friendship. So I feel good about that. That's a win in and of itself.
Yeah.
But I think that was fun too, because it was like people that didn't really know each other. So all that to say, that's how much I love fall, as I will put on a whole picnic in the park. And it's just like the food, it's the vibes. My playlist for the fall is top tier. I'm gonna share it when this episode goes live, because it's just so good, and I just love fall music, and it reminds me of home. And I've been talking forever, so that's how much I love fall.
What's fall music?
I think like Phoebe Bridgers.
Mm-hmm.
Very
like a Noah Kahan, maybe.
Yeah.
Lizzie McAlpine.
Yes.
Okay.
Moody,
got it.
kind of.
Moody.
Okay.
Moody.
Maybe a Maggie Rogers in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's my fall vibes.
I know I maybe said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I have beef with corn mazes. I hate them. I don't like corn mazes. I think they're dumb.
Okay.
I don't have fun in them, and I think it's cool that you put in all that effort to just cut your corn down in a specific pattern, but like I can't see the pattern when I'm in it.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually
I feel
crying
trapped and also a little bit pissed off.
it's like,
I can't figure it out.
I don't want to have to work that hard to figure it out. Like, can you just put an arrow, like go this way? If you actually want to get out,
and
go this way.
usually like at the end there's like hot chocolate and stuff. I don't really like hot chocolate, so I don't really
Me
like
neither.
even once I'm out, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just cold now.
I think I would take a spiced tea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like an apple cider.
Yeah,
apple
something.
cider.
Ooh, a boozy corn maze. I can't tell if that would be
no.
good
Have
or
you ever
bad.
had
Get extra angry.
Have you ever had
extra bad.
hot apple cider with a little bit of Fireball in it?
You've talked about this before. It's like a hot
I think I said that last year,
kind of.
and now I can actually drink it this year. I'm so excited. It's so good, you guys. Clears the sinuses, I'll say.
Right up.
Which is perfect for fall, as everyone is getting nasty colds.
Yes.
Literally, why is everybody getting sick all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're dropping like flies. Is there like allergies in the fall?
Yeah.
Probably.
Because that's when like harvest is, you know.
Oh,
it's
so
all the
things are
stuff
getting
gets
like
kicked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
makes sense.
Yeah.
If you have seasonal allergies, let us know in our inbox.
Yeah.
I have
Where does
seasonal
that
allergies.
That's it. That's all you need to say.
Perfect.
Please.
That's all I wanted to know.
Just send us an email.
That's it.
I will agree. I will say one time in college, I genuinely don't know if you guys were there or not. I went with like the most random group of people.
I wasn't there. I can already tell you.
I'm sure you weren't.
Taste does not thrive in a random group.
And they literally were like, this is the easiest core maze. It was probably like, you know, like a square or something. We couldn't figure it out. And I think that's when I was like, do I suffer with claustrophobia? Because I was like, I need to get out of here. I just need to get to the freaking end. And I think I did go kind of like through the, when you're like, you can kind of go through the corn, but you like can't go through the corn. I was like, I'm going to go through the corn because I don't want to be here with you guys anymore. And the relief that I felt when I was on the outside was unlike any other.
Cheating by running through the corn feels in the same genre as like stealing cutlery from a restaurant, and that fits Kiara Betger to a T.
It does.
I love doing that.
Feel like it's like kind of illegal.
Like I love the borderline illegal.
Like it's not illegal.
I mean? Like it's not illegal.
You won't get arrested.
I won't get arrested.
It's really frowned upon.
They'll say, "Please don't do that here,"
and I will say, "Oh,
sorry."
I might do it anyways."
And then
I'm like, "Is there any repercussions?" Because if you just say, "Don't do it," I might.
Can you say that word again?
More.
No. Repercussions.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it.
Repercussions.
While
I'm also hating on corn mazes, I'm just gonna hate on something else too.
Oh boy.
When people say hay rack rides instead of hay rides,
do people say that?
Yes.
Ew, no.
I know.
Who says
also,
that?
would they say hay rack rides or
they go,
hay rack rides?
They go hay rack rides. Are you guys going on the hay rack ride? I'm like, I'm going on the hay ride.
Oh yeah. It's
also,
hay ride
I'm not going on a hay ride. I've done my fair share and I'm over that.
Yep.
But when people say hay rack ride, you're out there. You know who you are. Why? Can you tell me why? I actually asked somebody because this made me mad, and they said, "Well, there's a rack in the back of the trailer."
Because you're riding on the rack.
I was like, that's actually not a good enough reason for you to add a word in there.
No. I've never heard that, if I'm honest. And I hate that.
Ride.
It's only hayride.
Yeah, hayride.
And also, a hayride to like a haunted forest. I think that kind of hayride I do love.
Never done that.
Where have you gone to a haunted forest? Like haunted house or like a real haunted forest?
Like a literal. I mean, I'm trying to remember where. It's probably been in the last couple years here. Just like a forest, and it's almost like they can jump out at you in the forest, but
interesting. I didn't know that. That's a fun
you
thing.
Should look it up. I'm sure there's something like that in Oregon.
There's gotta be.
I'm sure. Haunted forest, but the one that I've been to, if my memory is right, like where you park in the parking lot, you have to like take a hayride, and then like you're dropped off next to the like entrance of the forest. And I'm like, ooh, that's kind of fun because the suspense is building, and it's definitely a hayride, not a hayrack ride.
Yeah.
And then you like get a little scared, get a little spooked. Are you guys like spooky fall people or just like cutesy fall?
I'm scared.
I love to be scared. I won't decorate my house spooky, but I would do more of the cutesy fall side. But I love to go to a haunted house. I love it.
Shoot.
I love it.
I actually think I might be going to a haunted house this year.
You are?
The first time since like I think my junior year at Northwestern. Our junior year I went with some friends.
Wow.
Yeah, for our that was one of the things our young adult ministry talked about, like getting a group of people and going to Sioux City to the haunted house there. But I'm kind of scared.
Oh, pull it together, man.
Oh, I just
do it.
Well, they're not supposed to touch you, but sometimes they touch you.
When? When have you been touched?
Well, I got touched whenever I went in Heston on a pick-a-date. I went on a pick-a-date with someone, and the girl zombie put her nose on my face.
Ew.
Well,
I don't
probably
like that.
not her real nose. She probably had an artificial nose on her, so technically it didn't
she
count.
touched me, and I didn't like it.
Okay, I don't like that.
There's a really good haunted house in Salem, and it's put on by the deaf school.
Oh.
We went with White and Allie.
Interesting.
What?
Because
they can't hear your screams?
Because they can't hear your screams is great.
Wait, can you take that out?
No.
That's... Everyone was thinking it.
Honestly, it is a funny concept that the deaf school puts on. It was the best haunted house I'd ever been to.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
It was really good.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I kind of want to go. Also, Salem, isn't that like where the witch trials happen?
That is the East Coast.
Salem, Massachusetts.
No, sorry.
You knew that. We've done this before.
I also always thought that until recently. So
recently?
probably the
Okay,
last year.
there's
And then I
so-
was like, wait a minute.
not so many
Oregon wasn't
Salems out
like
You
there.
guys,
a
exactly.
state
You
back then.
think of like old America.
Yeah, it would
It's
have to
East
be New
Coast.
England.
It's not the
Yeah.
West Coast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well now I want to go to Massachusetts. I wonder how spooky it would be. Doing like ghost
I
tours.
bet there's like haunted stuff you could go to, like real haunted stuff.
I
So do you
will
guys
say-
believe in ghosts?
I don't want to talk about it.
I do, and yes.
I do,
Okay.
and I'm scared, so let's move on.
Yeah.
I do really love Hocus Pocus, though. That's one like Halloween movie, Hocus
Okay.
Pocus.
Well, that's like nothing.
and The Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie, not a Christmas movie.
I agree.
Don't
I
even
agree.
argue with me. Thank you.
I agree.
Yeah. I haven't seen
I
it
like
in so
those
many
two
years that I
movies.
want to agree.
Also, the
Wait.
best fall movie is Coraline, hands
I've
down.
never seen it.
Guys, for another
watch it.
episode, we need to watch Coraline,
Okay.
Hocus
Okay.
Pocus,
Mare
and
is watching
the
Coraline.
other one.
Have you not seen Hocus Pocus, Kiara?
I have. It's just been
Oh.
so long. So I'll watch Hocus Pocus.
Okay. And then Mare, you're gonna watch Coraline.
Okay, and Casey's gonna watch porn.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I've seen it. I watch it every
Oh.
year.
Do you want to watch Hocus Pocus?
No, I watch. I'm
Have
like a
you
really
watched-
good seasonal like.
Oh,
Have you ever watched
Man.
The Corpse Bride?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I
Big
like
Tim
that one
Burton
too.
fan.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Mm. Okay, we'll have to think about
We'll
which
figure
one.
it out.
for
We'll figure it
Casey.
out.
Yeah. Maybe the new Beetlejuice.
I know. I was actually just thinking that.
Yeah.
Maybe the new Beetlejuice.
I mean, I've never seen it either, so but because it's the new ones. But
yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Um.
I'm kind of dreading fall.
Oh.
are you over
okay.
summer? Or I mean, you're not over summer.
No, I feel like I didn't really. Well, I don't really know. This week, or no, last week was like the 1 year anniversary of like finding out we were pregnant. And so
Mhm.
this was when I was starting to like get really nauseous and morning sick.
Yeah.
And like the
Is
fall,
it triggering?
it kind of is triggering. Like I
Mm.
just feel, and like Case, that first trimester, you feel so like kind of like bleh, you feel miserable like physically and then also mentally, because like I can't tell anyone about this because we're not like sharing it yet. There's just so many things, and you're exhausted, and it's cold, and it's getting dreary, and I'm kind of dreading it because it's bringing all of those feelings back. So
Mm.
I'm hoping that I can kick it into gear and try and
I
enjoy it.
know.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not ready for summer to be over.
That's
I am
fair.
ready to wear more clothing, like bigger,
Okay.
baggier clothes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Instead
honestly,
of like shorts
same.
and tank tops that
fall clothes.
my like summer attire from the last couple summers did not fit the same way this summer. So
Yeah,
I'm
no
excited to
kidding.
cover up a little bit more.
Don't
But-
look at me. That's how
Don't
I
look at
feel,
me.
and that's
Yep.
why fall is
gonna
great.
be in a big
Yes.
flannel.
I'm in this just jacket that you just can't even tell what body.
Like,
shape
is there a
I
body
have.
in there?
Yep.
I don't know.
I'm wearing a burlap sack all
Oh.
so
Actually, don't even look at my face,
yeah.
please. I mean, I feel that way, and
I'm
I
gonna have a
don't even
scarf that's like all the way to my eyes.
Yep.
And then like a hat that's all the way to my eyes.
Toes.
Nice. To my eyes, and then also to my eyes.
It's just like
It's just my eyeballs.
it's just balls are out.
Just balls
Balls.
are out.
Balls
my
out, falls
eyeballs.
out. That's what I've
Mhm.
always said.
Also, Mary, because that was the case, you need to have some new memories in the
I
fall. I
know.
feel like fall in Iowa, from what I remember,
it's pretty.
was kind of pretty.
It's pretty. I will say this. You bet your arse that I'm putting my baby in a pumpkin. I'm carving out those 2 leg holes and I'm sticking her in a pumpkin. And
Oh
she's
my
gonna scream,
gosh.
but it's gonna be so cute.
You know what? I don't know. I probably said this last year. I just carved a pumpkin for the first time like 3 years ago. And I was like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah. It's not my favorite.
That's okay.
And I hate the way it smells.
I hate the way it smells.
It's-
Hate the way it feels. My
it's-
hands are freezing
Yeah.
afterwards.
It's just
Yeah.
like, to me, I'm like, ew. I'm happy for you though. Go for it.
My mom would always roast the pumpkin seeds. Did you guys ever do
Oh,
that?
I've had roasted pumpkin
Oh,
seeds.
not
Those are
really,
good.
but like
Those are good.
Yeah, I mean store bought, but like, yeah.
Oh.
I would say
Ew.
I'm a big pumpkin carver as well. Are you a pumpkin pie? Like, do you like pumpkin?
I love pumpkin pie.
Really? Okay, that's where I'm like, I don't know how I feel about pumpkin pie.
I feel like as obsessed with fall as you are, that doesn't make sense.
I agree. And that is the one caveat. I like pumpkin in drink form. A pumpkin espresso martini.
Do you think if pumpkin pie looked more appetizing, you would like it? Because it is just kind of like a glob of orange.
Oh, 100%.
You know, it's not really cute looking. It's not super Instagrammable.
It's
you don't like it because it's not Instagrammable. Is that the issue?
If it looked cuter, would you like it?
Actually crying. You know what? If it was cuter, I maybe would. But here's the thing: it's the texture. It's the I need the crust to like middle ratio be kind of even, and I feel like every time I get a pumpkin pie, it's obviously like 90% filling. It's pure and like a little bit of crust, and I think it's like that. And I don't love cheesecake either. It's like I will have a pumpkin pie. Sure, I will have a cheesecake, but
cheesecake is just so good though.
It is so good.
But like I like the crunch. I think that's what I like.
Then go eat a cracker, I guess.
Or just give me a lot of crust. Like give me the end, like only the end.
One thing I know about Kiara is she's crusty. We know that.
In many ways. I love a crust. So I think that's the problem. It's not less the aesthetic. It's more the texture.
I didn't know that you were a big texture gal.
Yeah, I don't know if this is new or not, but like even recently I've noticed like when I have like I'm literally trying to think like pizza even, I want to have like something like crunchy with my pizza. I know. It's very weird.
You should put M&Ms on your pizza.
Ooh.
Oh, like a little
like
because of
Princess Diaries.
Thank you. Yes. I was like, what is it called?
Yeah. It melts. The chocolate inside melts, and so then you bite it, and it's like and it's soft. It's really yummy.
Maybe I would. Here's the thing. What about fall attire? Because my fall clothes in college when we have first met was infinity scarves. Like I'm gonna arm knit the heck out of my infinity scarves. I am gonna do my combat boots with a little bit of sock,
and that green jacket,
sock, but not a real sock. Yeah. It's like a sweater, sweater arm that you cut off. Oh my gosh! Yes.
Do people remember that? We need to post that because that is insane.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. No, not you specifically, Kiara, but like I definitely cut arms off my sweaters to make that little
have that look. We should look at 2014 to 2016. Fall
the zip up like calf
attire.
Boot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that calf boot was everything. Okay, Kiara, I gotta call you out because Kiara had this pair of boots I think that she really liked. But she couldn't zip them.
Yeah.
Were my calves too big?
Your calves were too big, or it actually might have been your ankle.
Remember
we talked
about
your ankles before? I think you couldn't zip them at the base.
Remember we talked about your cankles?
Remember about your ugly
flaw in your body?
AF
Do you
ankles?
remember talking about that? Remember we told everyone about that?
Thanks for bringing that around.
I'm gonna bring it up again here.
Screw you.
Sometimes I forget that people listen. And I meant like you remember you and I. Kiara, remember when we talked about? But then I remember that people are
everyone listening is like, wait, what? No, I do. And I do remember it was those brown ones. I know exactly what you mean. It's a funny thing, and I couldn't zip them to save my life.
I felt really sad for you.
I need a wide calf, but like I would still wear them and just have them half zipped. It was so uncomfortable, but I wanted to wear them anyway. Half zipped.
Oh man, that's
definitely
good.
Half zipped.
Okay, I think you know what had its moment and is gone now. That like just above the ankle boot. Like barely above the ankle boot.
Yes. The one from Northwestern-ish days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was kind of a dressy boot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You could dress it up or
with a little heel, kind of pointed toe-ish. Yes, totally. That is done for. If you have that in your closet, please don't wear it.
My confession.
Oh.
Do you wear them?
Not specifically about that boot, but the combat boot look with like the tie-up. I went to H&M maybe like 2 years ago, and they had a platform version.
Yeah, no,
kind of like a dock.
making a comeback,
and they're kind of making a comeback. And
platform
I bought
version
it.
is now like back in.
Oh, for sure,
Or, like,
especially for the short girlies. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, I got a pair of black boots 2 years ago from Noah for Christmas. They're Steve Madden, and they're like black. They're kind of the sock-ish kind that have like that sock or like the cloth around the ankle, and then they're like leather like here. Sorry, pleather like heel. They're really cute. And those are my go-to. Those are my Blundstones, but those I feel like are harder to style for me for some reason. And I feel like now like everyone has a pair of Blundstones, and I want to be
They're
different.
almost like trendy now.
Yeah.
Little hip boots. Interesting. Do you remember Tom's?
How could you forget Tom's?
I know.
Not
that it relates to fall, but I would wear them in the fall.
They're kind
of sure.
Okay, Meredith, I was literally about to say I can smell Kiara.
I can too, and that's so bad. I know my feet. I know. If you're listening, they're just
they were
so
like
bad.
cream and then had like black dots on them, and I wore the absolute SHIT
okay. I think I just had a flashback to those.
Yes, I wore them with everything, because everything else in my wardrobe was pretty like basic, like a black t-shirt, an orange cardigan, like very like solid colors. So then I was like, oh, I can wear a pattern shoe
on my feet
every day. Yeah. So I did.
Did you wear no-shows?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because my feet are stinky, and I know that, so I wear socks. Do you hear that, Kiara?
I don't wear no-show socks, and I know that.
I know that. And my feet are stinky, and I know that.
It is a toxic trait of mine, but I just haven't found one that I liked that like sit right.
Bombas.
With my shoes.
Bombas have the best no-show socks.
Really?
Bomba.
Yes.
Bomba.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, I'm just repeating
it is.
Oh.
I'm also just repeating. That's what I need to get. So if you want to get me anything for Christmas, listeners, if you're out there, my address is just kidding.
Bomba, if you want to sponsor us.
Oh yeah, we need some sponsors up in here. Here's my other one of my final guilty pleasures about fall is walking through Home Goods and smelling the candles.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Mary, we do a fall day every day. We've been doing it for 6 years now, and we will just go to Starbucks, get our pumpkin cream cold brew, walk the hallways of Home Goods, smell the candles, maybe get a couple to just get us in the fall mood. And then that's like the day is just walking around smelling candles. And I will say the like manly woodsy smell, that is my jam. Like I love that smell of like a little bit of man, but a little bit of like musk. I don't even know how else to describe.
No, I get it. I'm actually glad
you know what
that
I mean.
you chose that, because some of the really fall-y ones, like I can get a headache.
Oh yeah, it's like s'mores. I'm like, I don't want to be spelling s'mores in my room at night.
Okay, so you are saying s'mores. I thought maybe I heard that earlier.
I am.
No, she's definitely said this before. S'mores. And we roasted her for it before. Yeah.
Oh,
you have.
Yikes.
Feel free to roast me for a second time. S'mores.
Get it? Is it smart?
Because you roast a s'more.
And you roast a s'more.
Oh my gosh. Wait,
okay.
I actually didn't get it. My brain's not really working.
You roast s'mores, Kiara.
You roast a marshmallow to make a s'more. And we roasted you.
Yes. S'mores.
That's the joke.
That's it? Oh.
Kiara, you roast it. Like, you roast the marshmallow.
Oh, I get it now. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We got to wrap this episode soon.
I know. Okay, maybe cut that out because that was stupid. That was dumb. My brain is actually like not really functioning anymore, but it's fine.
It's okay.
All in all, I will say
fall
is probably my second. It's probably my second favorite holiday.
Okay, second to what?
Season, summer. I'm just I'll be a summer girly through and through. I love the sun. But I mean, I would say you can't beat fall in Oregon. It just is one of the most gorgeous places to be.
I've experienced it. And it's true.
It is like at the mist and over the mountains in the mornings and overcast, and then The trees are just gorgeous. It's just everything you want fall to be. So I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to the rain coming, and I'm looking forward to it cooling down. I love that. So I'm excited. I haven't put pumpkin in anything yet, and I probably won't for a while, but I'm excited for fall, and I'm excited. I mean, Mira's so little. It's like, it's not like she can. I'm like, look, Mira, I don't want to force her to like do things and like things when she literally can't even like comprehend what anything is at the moment. So it'll probably still be a pretty normal fall, but I think next fall will probably be more like, here's a pumpkin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try this.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, go to like a petting zoo or something.
Yeah,
like,
do something. Yes, something
Yeah.
like that. Totally.
Yeah.
But this year it's
she's not gonna know it.
I get to do nothing still. But yeah, then I have to try a little bit more.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Also, speaking of babies, I met my niece this weekend.
Talk about that.
I know, which by the time this airs, it'll be like a while ago, but it was so cute. It was just so fun, like meeting her. Her name is Raleigh. So this is my younger brother's kid, him and his wife Jess. Literally adorable. She apparently is like an amazing sleeper, so shout out to Raleigh. The night that we got there, good job, Raleigh. The night that we got there, they were like, yeah, she slept like 7 hours last night. I was like,
wow.
Got a kid.
Like literally probably better than me, so good for her. And she's just like a little content baby. When I hold her, I was like, wow, I love you so much. And also like my arm is starting to hurt, and I love you so much, but like how do moms just like hold their, like you must have like some super strength, because I'm like, I was like, I want to give you back, but I don't at the same time. Like I want to keep holding you, and I want you to fall asleep right in my arm, but also like, ow. I don't think I built for this. So just that was just like a funny little moment, but it was so cute. There's a little video I'll have to send you guys of like, it almost was like her noticing that her neck could move. She was just like sitting there, and then she was like looking to the left. Mind you, she's 8 weeks old at this point. Baby. And she was just like going from right to left, and just kept like swiveling just like that, like 40 degrees. But like it was so cute to see her like, oh, like I can move my neck.
I can do things.
She can't really obviously like keep it up very well, but like she could move it, and it was so cute just to like see little parts about her life. But it was so fun. So all that to say, I love being the auntie. It's my new role, and we're gonna go up there for Christmas, so by that time she'll be
fun.
Like 5 months, so she'll be all different. I'm like, she's gonna be so, so big. It's like so weird living away now. I'm like, every time I see her, she's just gonna be older and older. So
they changed so fast.
It was fun. I know. And that's what Bryce and Jess were saying. Like even the photos that like we have a shared album, and the pictures they took like first 2 weeks, I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks like totally different. Like her hair is like really coming in, certain things. Again, she's so fresh, but like even in 8 weeks, how like she can change is wild to me. And it makes me just appreciate moms too. I'm like, that must be so wild, like weird to see your kid. I'm like, you're like, last week you were doing this, now you're doing this, and like all the little changes. And I'm not even there around my niece like 24/7 obviously, but even in that, it just gave me appreciation for life too.
Yeah.
It's really
not
sweet.
to be like, oh my gosh, like time and everything, but like it did make me like, time really does go by. So it was really special to spend some time with her. So
I'm glad you could do that.
I love you. If you're listening, Raleigh, 8 weeks old. The sound of my voice.
Just laugh.
Listen to
just
the
laugh.
sound of my voice.
Write us an email if you know what an email is. No, they're good parents too, so it's cute seeing them. So
yeah.
Okay, well, Mare, bring this mood down.
All right, you guys, I need 1 second. I need to go grab something quick.
Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song.
Hey,
I just rediscovered that song. Not that
it's so good.
My playlist right now, I'm just vibing with it so hard right now.
Do you have the Spotify day list one?
It's like the Spotify. No, it shows my R&B soul list. And I'm like, wow, who picked these? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it was me.
Like, wait a second.
And Bryce and I just have such different tastes. We'll be sitting in the car and he's like, just looks at me like, ugh. And I'm looking at him like smiling like, this is so good, isn't it?
You're like, this is actually my favorite song I've ever heard. And he's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
To be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
So if you noticed, my name today.
Yeah, you
Is
did.
Mrs.
I was like, are you being a teacher or what's the
Yeah.
freaking deal?
Oh, boy.
So my name on our recording platform is Mrs. Hop because
Okay.
I'm going to give you guys a phonics lesson today.
Oh,
Or
we've
American
talked
Standard.
about phonics and bringing it back up. Okay, I'm
Yes.
so nervous.
So
I'm
if
now.
you guys,
scared.
if
Okay,
you
I better
listeners don't know,
win.
I was a teacher. For 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Before I changed careers, and I taught like reading. Like I was like a reading interventionist. So one heavy piece of reading is phonics, and I love phonics. Phonics makes sense in my head. There are some things in the English language that you just have to memorize, but the first grade curriculum, which is what we'll be focusing on today,
Oh gosh.
has rules. So guys, this is first grade level, okay? I think you can do this,
No,
okay?
we won't.
We're going to start out simple, okay?
Okay.
We're going to start out basic reading is, do you know what a consonant is? Can you guys tell me what a consonant is?
Yes.
Like
not vowel.
How do I just
not a vowel, right?
Yeah.
It's
A
every
non-vowel.
letter
That's a
that
good way
is
to
not
put
a
it.
vowel. Kiara, can you tell me what the vowels are?
A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y.
Very good. Way to say sometimes why. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so basic
Thank you.
reading is a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. Okay? CVC. Like the word dog, D-O-G. Okay, right? D is a consonant, O is a vowel. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So
Sure.
far, this is where we are. I'm going to introduce something called
Is this like-
stretching out a
Okay.
word, okay? So when you
Okay.
stretch out a word, you stretch out each sound. Each sound gets a finger. You start with your thumb. So dog would be D,
Duh.
A, G.
G.
And then you bring
Okay.
it all together, dog.
Okay.
The ugh.
All right, so that's CVC. Good job. You guys have passed 1 week. Week 1 in first grade phonics. Okay?
Yes.
We're gonna move on.
So what is this, first grade?
First grade. We're going to move on
Okay.
to digraphs. Can you guess what a digraph is?
Someone that died on a graph.
That is so close, Casey. Not quite. Okay.
It's two
Yeah.
of something.
Yeah, because die, right? What
'Cause
do you
die.
think graph means then?
Oh, Lord. I would not do well in RE.
It's okay.
as a
No, it's
fifth
fine.
grader.
It's a letter. So a digraph is 2 letters that make one sound. Can you think of an
Oh.
example of this?
Good.
What?
Like G-O-O? Because it's like,
Oh, that's a vowel team. That kind of fits. I'll just tell you. It is like these. SH, CH, TH,
it is like
WH,
these.
and
Okay.
CK.
I'm so
Okay.
glad I didn't
Also-
say what I was gonna say.
But
Also,
isn't that, you said it's like 2 that are 1.
2
It's
letters
like,
that make one sound. Well, yeah, that's a vowel team technically. If they're vowels, then it's
Oh
2
my
vowels that are
gosh.
working
Okay.
together.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
What?
You guys. Why did I just have an aneurysm and think that Finn getting on the back of your couch was an animal in my background? I thought I was
You
like,
think you're being
"There's
attacked?"
something in here.
You're like, wait a
No,
second.
it's
There's
just
a
Finn.
little. It's just Finn.
It's just Finn. He
Okay,
loves
wow.
phonics, so he's coming around to hang
Right.
out.
Okay. So like
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so another
Okay.
digraph is PH, but this curriculum does not expose the first graders to that quite yet. So these are the digraphs we're going to be talking about. SH,
Okay.
CH, WH, TH, and CK. Okay.
Okay.
These all together make one sound. So if I was going to stretch out the word like shop, I would stretch it out shop.
Yeah.
But SH are 2 letters to spell that first sound, right?
Right.
Okay. So if digraph means 2 letters that make one sound, what do you think trigraph means?
3.
Yes, and those are, I didn't write these down first. DGE that says J and TCH.
Like dodge.
Yes, good, Kiara. And TCH that says ch, like in hatch.
Bitch. Oh, sorry.
Oh. That So
but
very
like
good,
both
Kiara.
and
Very
thank
good.
you.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna jump real quick
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
to open
Okay.
and close syllables. Okay, we're almost to the quiz. Don't worry.
Gosh.
Open and close syllables. So a syllable is just a part of a word. Okay. So what is this word? Can you read this for me?
Go.
Go. Very good. So this vowel is naughty. This vowel is
Oh,
naughty,
why?
and it wants to run away, and it wants to go long, and it wants to make the long O sound. Oh, because it wants to run far. It wants to go long.
Okay.
All right. So we got to close it in. So we're gonna put a
Goo.
T there. We're gonna put a T there, and that closes that vowel in and makes him short. So he says ah, and now it's g, ah, t, got.
Got.
So
Okay.
he's closed in. This is a closed syllable. If that T wasn't there, that would be an open syllable. And it would say go.
Go.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now, last thing. I'm going to teach you guys about the short vowel spelling rule. This is actually something I felt so dumb for. I had no idea this was even a thing.
I mean, I already feel dumb, so
Yeah,
I
Okay,
like
cool.
couldn't even imagine anymore.
But isn't it kind of making sense?
No.
It kind of is, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Also,
I'm crying.
listeners, if you hate this, sorry. So short vowel spelling rule, okay? So there's trigraphs and there's the two trigraphs, DGE, that says J. Now, why do you think we need to use that? Why can't I just spell bridge BRIJ?
Honestly, great question. I don't know.
I mean, that would work, right?
Honestly,
But
I'm sure there's some moms out there who have done that for their children's
Probably.
names.
Bridge. Little bridge.
Please.
B-R-I-G.
Bridge.
Or B-R-I-J. Bridge.
like Bridget, BRIJ,
But like with a J.
IT.
Bridget.
So okay, so why?
Okay,
Why?
So
why?
I guess this really isn't a why, but this is just what you do. Whenever what sound does that I make, Kiara, in this word? Is that a long or a short vowel sound?
I'm so
Short.
glad she's asking you.
It is short. When a vowel is long, it says its name. Hint. So if it was like I, it's
Oh my
it's long.
gosh. Okay, that's a big discovery for myself.
Wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. Can you please repeat
When
that
a
for me
vowel-
and the listeners?
When a vowel is long, it will say its name.
Oh, okay.
So like in the word
word
hate, hate. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So this is making sense because I love to actually enunciate when they're long because that's like part of my vernacular.
There you go. Except
that is
you
vernacular is
when
like
you
level
is long,
20, okay?
Sometimes it says ooh. That's the only exception.
Okay.
Like in flute,
Oh,
it
yeah,
says
yeah.
ooh
It's
instead
not
of
flat.
flute. It's not flute,
Flat.
But anyways, okay, bridge. Whenever it's a short vowel and if it's followed by the sound j, it'll be a trigraph DGE.
Because someone said so.
Because someone said so.
Ugh.
Yep.
But like who?
Done now.
Okay.
Jesus.
Jesus.
So then
Jesus didn't talk English.
He spoke English.
let's go to another word. Let's talk about like hatch. Like I'm gonna hatch an egg. What if I just do HACH? Wrong.
Yeah, but it's like not also at the same time.
But it is because it's a short vowel, so we use our trigraph TCH.
Okay.
So basically, this is just teaching the kids when to use the trigraphs. When they come after a short vowel. And same with digraph CK, like in the word duck, or our favorite swear word that starts with an F. You don't do DUK, you do DUCK, because that U is a short vowel sound. So yeah.
So it basically helps
trigraph.
you understand when to use a short and a long version of the vowel. But because we're native, we don't think about it.
Correct.
Okay.
And honestly, this is when like the kids start to learn spelling.
Mm-hmm.
And then you think about like on a spelling test, like, okay, bridge. Oh man, I know that's a short vowel sound. So is it a J or is it a DGE? Oh, I think it's a DGE because it's after short. You know what I mean? Like that's when they kind of start to put those pieces together. So
I never remember having that thought.
Yeah, no. I don't think they taught us this way.
I'm actually
really. I think it was
crying.
just like, hey, remember this.
remember
I'm
it.
just trying to.
Yeah, they said
I'm trying to
memorize
brace
it.
for this
Yeah.
quiz.
Hey, remember
That's
this.
all.
I know.
So
Come on,
actually,
go to the
there's.
quiz.
I also I didn't put a quiz together, so I just wanted to stress you guys out.
Oh my gosh! Well, I wanted to
Wait,
win
do you want
something.
a quiz?
Kind of.
Yeah, I want to win.
Okay.
I was stressed out by the quiz, by the way. So
Okay.
good job on that.
Give
I'm
us
just-
like 2 scenarios.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go fly by the seat of my
Okay.
pants here a sec. Okay.
Okay.
What kind of word is the word dog?
You said it in the beginning, so
You
it's-
did, and I don't remember what.
Think about
you
the
said.
letters. What they mean.
D-O-G.
Consonant, vowel, consonant. CVC.
CVC.
Kiara got it. It's a CBC word. Good job.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so proud of myself.
Oh, I'm so pissed at myself.
Okay.
You
I'm
should
gonna whoever claps first gets to answer this question. Okay?
Oh. Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
Oh, that's hard for your mic. Oh, that's okay. No, you put your mic down. That's okay.
That's her fault. She should been getting a stand. We've been talking about this.
Wait,
for
are we
years.
delayed? Are we delayed at all?
No, you're fine.
We're
Uh,
okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me 3 of the digraphs we talked about today. Casey?
Try.
No, the
Oh, wait.
digraphs. 3.
Wait, you can pass it off to me.
No,
me. Wait,
No, no,
me.
no.
CK TH.
And which one more, Kiera?
I know. Hold on.
SH.
It's Kiera's turn. Kiera,
It's my turn.
That
I'm goodness. I think
If
I
you're
will.
good enough, you don't.
SH.
Good job, Kiera's turn.
But I got the first 2.
That was funny.
That
Okay.
was funny.
Again, clap when you know the answer. Okay. I'm so scared to talk. Your hands are so close.
Also,
together.
our hands, listeners, are like so close together. Like we can barely clap because we're like
Someone's gonna be
together.
clap.
Okay.
It's a
Casey, it
golf
has
clap.
to be like to our earphone, like this far. Okay.
There. Yep. I hope you hit yourself in the face. What is a trigraph?
DGE.
Casey, what is the definition of a trigraph?
3 letters.
That make
A sound. One
Yes,
sound.
very
One
good,
sound.
very good. Sorry,
DGE.
I should have said
That was
definition,
pretty
not a example.
DGE.
Good job.
Okay. That was pretty good.
Tell me
That
that's right.
That was pretty, it is right. Good job.
Thank
It
you.
is right.
2 to
Thank
1.
you.
Okay.
Wait, Casey, can you give some examples?
Yeah, like bridge.
Oh,
Good.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
It's good.
Next one. Clap when you want to try this. Kiara, you might want to put your mic down.
But
I
I
just-
can't. Okay.
I know you're not going to be able to clap well with that mic in your hand.
You're right.
Okay. Stretch out the word bridge. Kiara.
B. J.
And then bring it all back together and say the
And-
word.
Bridge.
Very good. Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Er. All
That
right.
was
Pause
scared.
after the beat was
I mean-
long.
Okay.
It was a pause because I was like, I wanted to go, Ridge.
Nice. Yep. Okay. This is
I
the
would've
last
died
one.
If you did that.
This is the last one.
Okay.
What? Short or long vowel sound?
She
Wait, I didn't even finish the question.
I know. I'm kidding.
Okay. Short or long vowel sound in the word hate.
Long.
Kiara, clap first.
A long.
Long. Good
No,
job.
that's dumb. No, that's dumb.
Well, you said
You
it.
said
Okay.
it. Sorry.
Give me another one. I'm ready. I'm
I
clapped.
hate
What
the
about-
clapping thing. I just want to shout it out because I
What
beat
about-
it
Okay, well,
every time when we
okay,
do
what
Okay,
that.
I clapped. So give me another one. I long.
Good job.
Okay, well, I said it first
We said we
anyways.
weren't clapping anymore.
I didn't know the rules
Also,
changed.
you didn't even clap. You hit yourself in the chest. Long.
Casey just wants to win. That's all.
She lost.
But who's the winner? And the
Kiara
CVC consonants
first grader.
phonetic. I can be the
guys remember
first
that
grader, but
show?
probably not a fifth grader.
Smarter than
Are
a
you
fifth
smarter than a fifth grader?
I felt so dumb.
with
I
Foxworthy.
still feel dumb.
Jeff Foxworthy. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Aw.
I'm like, please don't ask any questions. Actually, I don't know anything about our galaxy
Also,
or
I was
numbers.
like, I've never met a fifth grader who's this smart.
no.
That-
If
feel like
he,
the show
if
was a
I
lie.
Where are they
have
finding
that
these
one,
fifth
They're
graders?
bullied.
yeah.
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 And probably also no, I'm not gonna say that.
Why do I kind of feel like my brother was like on a variety of this show?
What?
Because he was actually smart. He wasn't on the actual show. Bryson, if you're listening, please tell me the actually correct details of this. Write us an email. But I'm pretty sure he was like on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? But it was
No
like
way.
a small scale. It was like
No
a
way.
Virginia
Did your school
thing.
do one? Did your school like throw
It was
something
like-
that?
It was. So it wasn't like it was
Yeah.
televised or anything. But it was like
Interesting. Okay.
big for us. And I was like, that's my brother. And I mean, he is smart. So, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have made it far as a
Well,
fifth
you
grader.
guys are both smarter than first graders, so good job.
Honestly, that's a
Barely.
win. So that was fun. I hope you guys have stayed around this long because
Yeah.
I actually really
I had a
enjoyed
lot
that.
of fun doing that. So
That was fun. It was probably like a little homage to like your past life.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
I kind of got my teacher voice back out. It
I
was
know.
fun.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it.
Yeah.
I liked it. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Well, thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoy all things fall. Get a pumpkin spice cold brew from Starbucks or from your local coffee shop.
Please, on us. Well,
Yeah,
not like
why
on
don't you
us, but like for
support-
us. Sorry, I
Yeah,
will not be
Kiara.
paying for that.
We have hundreds of listeners, so
We
we
have
cannot
so
afford to
many
pay
listeners.
for all of their coffee.
I'm
you
not
joking?
paying. I'm barely going to pay for myself at this point, so
Yeah,
I'm not paying for
same.
you. I mean, I'll take it a coffee.
I want to give away to the coffee shop in town, so I got a $25 gift card.
Ooh.
Wait, that's so fun.
And a free mug.
Okay, that's cool.
That
Yeah,
is
I was
cool.
pumped. I was
That is
pumped.
super cute.
Well, hit up Meredith because she's a $25 gift card. So.
Yeah, if
I've
you guys
used
want a latte,
$15 of it so far.
Mare
I've
15.
had it for not even a week.
Oh, mine would be gone day one. I'm not
Yeah.
even going to sit here
Yeah.
and tell you it wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yep.
true.
Well,
Gosh, get all the pumpkin flavored things, buy all the
Yes.
candles, smell all the smells,
yes.
do the scary haunted forest thing if you have one,
And
just enjoy it.
learn what the vowels are, you guys.
Yeah. Wait, what was this
Learn
called?
what the vowels are. Phonics.
Phonics.
If you're
Hooked on
interested in
phonics.
learning more, the curriculum is called Really Great Reading.
No one is.
Okay.
I
Well,
kind of am. Can you give me some homework?
bye.
Love you guys. See you next week.
Okay, bye.
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 Bye.